Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope you all had a beautiful spring break. Despite being stuck at home, I hope you were able to have some time for yourselves and some time for self-care. I am bringing you another socio-emotional learning video this week. This week I want to focus on mindfulness. So many of you, or maybe all of you, have heard the term mindfulness before. It gets thrown around a lot. It's a very popular word nowadays, and so I just wanted to take a little bit of time to talk about what mindfulness is, what it is not, its benefits, and then take you through a simple mindfulness practice. So first I want to define what mindfulness is. So mindfulness is simply a technique of focusing your full attention on the present moment without judgment. So it's very, very simple, and really it's more of a state of being than it is one particular activity, if that makes sense. Mindfulness is being present, right? Being in our present moment, trying to remain here, not in the past and not in the future. And it's about trying not to judge ourselves, right? We all have thoughts and feelings that come up. We all get anxious. And mindfulness is really about noticing where we're at without judging ourselves harshly. And that can be really challenging. I think the natural state for many people is to be judgmental of ourselves. So I just want to take a moment to talk about what mindfulness is not. So there is a misconception that mindfulness is religious or spiritual. I think that comes from the fact that mindfulness is derived from an ancient Buddhist practice, but it is not associated or affiliated with any religion or any spirituality. It really is just a state of being. Mindfulness practice has been heavily researched, and it's been scientifically proven to reduce stress, reduce anxiety response. It actually helps our neurological functioning in our brains. It enhances our attention, it enhances our mood. It actually helps with supporting memory, so it helps us remember things better. It also increases our immune response. So there's, as we've talked about, anxiety and our mental health, it's really intertwined with our physical health. So mindfulness practice, regular mindfulness practice, can actually boost our immune system and even lead to better decision making. Okay, so with all that said, I'm going to take us through a brief, maybe 5 or 6 minute mindfulness meditation. Okay, so let's settle in by getting comfortable. So find your eyes closed, or find yourself in a soft gaze. And I want you to begin by taking several long, slow breaths, breathing in fully and exhaling fully. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose or your mouth. Allow your breath to find its own natural rhythm. Now bring your full attention to noticing each in-breath as it enters in your nostrils, travels down your lungs, and causes your belly to expand. And notice each out-breath as your belly contracts and air moves up through the lungs, back through the nostrils or the mouth. Invite your full attention to flow with your breath. As you turn more deeply inward, just begin to let noises around you go. If you're distracted by sounds in the room, just simply notice them, and then bring your attention back to your breath. Just breathe as you breathe, not striving to change anything about it. Don't try to control your breath in any way. Just observe and accept your experience in this moment without judgment, paying attention to each inhale and each exhale. If your mind wanders to thoughts, plans, or problems, simply notice your mind wandering. Watch the thought as it enters your awareness as neutrally as possible. Then practice letting go of the thought as though it were a leaf floating down a stream. In your mind, place each thought that arises on a leaf. And just watch as it floats out of sight down that stream. Then bring your attention back to your breath. Your breath is an anchor you can return to over and over again when you become distracted. Practice coming home to the breath with your full attention. Watch the gentle rise of your stomach on the in-breath and the relaxing letting go on the out-breath. Allow yourself to be completely with your breath as it flows in and out. You might become distracted by pain or discomfort in the body that draws your attention away from the breath. Maybe you notice feelings arising, maybe sadness, happiness, frustration, or contentment. Acknowledge whatever comes up, including the thoughts or the stories about your experience. Simply notice where your mind went without judging it. And again, let those thoughts float gently down that stream. Breathe in and breathe out. Follow the air all the way in and all the way out. Mindfully be present moment by moment with your breath, letting all thoughts and feelings and sensations come and go. Always coming back to our breath. As this practice comes to an end, slowly allow your attention to expand and notice your entire body. And then gently move beyond your body to the room you're in. When you're ready, open your eyes and come back, alert and awake. And that is our mindfulness meditation. Thank you so much for trying that out with me. Just a reminder that you can do anything mindfully. And I will actually leave a link to my favorite mindfulness meditation handout. It has 5 mindful activities, including mindful eating and something called the 5 senses. So I encourage you to follow that link and take a look at that worksheet. I also encourage teachers and students too. I would love insight and feedback as to what videos you might find useful in future. I know that we're all dealing with a lot of stress and uncertainty, and so definitely please feel free to leave me a comment in Schoology or on YouTube with ideas for what you'd like to see in terms of socio-emotional learning, stress management, anxiety management, and any other mental health support that I can provide. So I hope that you all have a good rest of your week, and I will be back with more next week. Okay, take care.